Blog Talk Radio.
And you're listening to Starhawk Radio, the first edition, people. Live right here tonight. We got Sony, Starhawk producer, Harvard, Bonin Jr. talking to you live, taking your questions. You can win a Starhawk multiplayer skin. It's amazing, people. Call up 646-200-3470. Don't miss it, people. Stick around. Everybody, I'm Frankie Peppers. I'm here live with Sharp Dagger. We got Otto Starhawk. I've been so excited about this. I've been waiting since, 2009. Dagger, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Frankie.
Try to liven it up a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it, Frankie.
Remember, Starhawk Radio, serious technical difficulties. There's no way around these. This wouldn't be Starhawk Radio or World Radio or any radio.
Excited to have Harvon. This is good. This is good, Frankie. I'm excited to have Harvon. It's going to be great. I'm excited, not quite as excited as Hip Hop Gamer. Hip Hop Gamer he's great. He's a great guy, but he was super excited at E3. I'm excited, but just not quite that excited. So it's going to be good, though.
What's going on, Otto? How you doing, buddy?
Here too.
Not bad, Frankie. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Dagger?
Good.
This is great. We already have lots of callers, too. It's going to be great.
Nice.
So basically the way it's going to work, you're going to call up, you're going to ask him any question you want, talk about Starhawk, ask him about how to fly, whatever you got in your mind. The best part, well, besides getting to have an actual conversation with the man himself, is you're going to be able to win things. So you're going to pick a number with the lottery. Now, how does that work exactly, Dagger?
Okay, basically what's going to happen is if you get through, at the end of the conversation, you're going to get to pick 4 numbers. If one of your numbers comes up in a Powerball tonight, then you win one of the mystery prizes. So any of the 5 numbers or the Powerball that gets picked. So that's how it's going to work. What's going to happen is you're going to click the little number thing at the bottom that says numbers available, and if it's black, you can pick it. If it's red, you can't. So that's how we're going to let go. We'll see. It should be easy to do. We have lots of callers. This is going to be great.
No? Am I allowed to win?
Great.
Am I allowed to win?
No, you can't win, Frankie. Nothing for you.
I'm not allowed to win? All right.
Nothing.
So I've been waiting forever to just have a conversation with, I want to talk to Harvard. He's like the only guy. He comes on, he speaks to everybody. He's probably telling us stuff he's probably not supposed to. It's the most interactive. It's the most interactive Facebook fan page for any video game that's out right now. I follow all the other pages, and this is the only one where they're right on here with us every day. You just don't find that anywhere else. They do it a little bit in Call of Duty, a little bit in Battlefield, but nobody's right there hands-on with you like Harvard is. I just haven't seen it anywhere else, and that's why it's so exciting to get down with him, because nobody else is doing it.
Harv's great. This is going to be a great show. I'm excited to speak to Harv. Starhawk is looking awesome. It's going to be the best game of 2012. I believe it. It's going to be awesome. So can't wait to hear it. We got Harv sitting by. Is he ready to come on, you think? He's ready. Whenever it sounds good. Let's give him a little intro.
I say we introduce him the old-fashioned way.
Sounds good.
All right, people, live right here on Starhawk Radio, Harvard, Bonin Jr.
I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's
Harvard, what's going on, buddy?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, Harvard.
Not too much, brother. How are you?
I'm doing good, enjoying a Saturday.
Great, you're a popular guy. We've got lots of calls already.
Lots. Well, I hope so. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best for you guys.
So now, you said on the thing you were really looking forward to put the voices with the names. So, like, at the end, I want to know if anybody really stuck out. And I know it's got nothing to do with anything. It's just weird when you put voices with names finally. And, you can kind of say, I wasn't figuring that at all.
Well, that's cool.
So Harv, this was a big week for you. Well, I'm sorry?
I said, is Forrest on the line?
Oh, I don't know which one he might be. I'm just going to go to work.
Try to get you his zip code.
Well, here's what I was going to say is this is a big week for you guys in that you guys are now associated with Uncharted 3, and people are really confused about the whole, public beta, what they're going to get. So I just want to give you a chance to give a little plug-in for what just happened this week.
Wow. It was a big week. Uncharted is an incredible game. I played them both, and I can't wait for the third. I can tell you that if you like a whole game of the train sequence in Uncharted 2 in the beginning, then you'll like Uncharted 3.
Great. Yeah, that's the first game really with moving maps on the multiplayer, correct?
I don't know. I don't know about that necessarily, but it certainly was quite an experience. God of War 3 had those big titans and stuff, and that was pretty damn impressive too.
Great.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it was kind of natural. We worked together, Lightbox and us in Santa Monica, and Uncharted's about 5 feet away from my office, so it seemed like a natural fit. It's a thing that we think, what we find, for the most part, I've been to a lot of shows showing off this game, and honestly, we've been showing, the space level, the multiplayer, we've had solo at a lot of the things, and, every single time people walk away just going, damn, that was usually that's like a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. And for us, that is fantastic because, we're all about under-promising and over-deliver. So,
right.
You're famous for that in my book, under-promising and over-delivering.
I'm tell you right now, I put that on Facebook. Harv just stole that line from me. He has
let me ask you this.
Hey, Harv, I have Forrest's area code if that's good for Dagger.
Should we put a caller through? Let's give it a go.
Well, I just wanted to throw you his area code so you know which one's him. He said he's online.
Oh no, but we have to just go in. We have to go in order.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
Okay, sounds good. Here we go.
Yeah, let's take a caller.
Okay.
Hey, you're on Starhawk Radio. Who's this? Give us your PlayStation ID.
This is Kurt Rock. How's it going, man?
What's up, brother? How's everything?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Otto, Dagger, Frankie Peppers. Yeah, you're doing a good job tonight.
Kurt Rock,
I'm really good.
Oh, thanks.
Now, what's going on for Harvard? What do you got to say to Harvard?
Harvard, how you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, Cut? I expected you to show up.
I'm number one, right? Okay, first caller. Listen, I got two quick questions. I don't want to take up too much time. My first question is this. 3D. When you and Dylan talk about 3D, is there any possibility you might entertain the fact of having future iterations of Starhawk in 3D?
Well, while we are both very entertaining, we are not looking at 3D for Starhawk. Then there's a specific reason, and most of that, well, actually, when I say most, I mean 100%. We need to make sure that the basic game, the thing that you get out of the box without any bells and, I don't mean bells and whistles necessarily, but, the core game. And by that I mean single player, multiplayer, making sure that you're getting your money's worth for, your $59.99 plus tax you're going to be spending. 3D is great. It's just not necessarily on our priority list at this time. Who knows what we might do in the future, but I can tell you this, is that 3D is an expensive proposition from a development standpoint and also from a system standpoint, the PS3. And, when you're talking about going from the ground, you're changing the map on the fly like we are, you're going to the ground, to the air, etc. We are really, really making that machine sweat. And I know everybody says that, but we are. And frankly, there just isn't any room. There's lots of ways to do 3D, but you can do it kind of the easy way or the hard way, and the hard way is better. But if we do it, we want to do it right, and that means that we just don't have the space in terms of time, and also on the system right now. So it's just not.
I got one of the fat PlayStation 3s. Mine needs to sweat. You can put it in there.
Mine makes me
sweat. It makes the whole room hot. Yeah. Hey, but
God.
We'll let you sneak your second question, but for all the other callers, only one question because we have lots of callers waiting. But, okay, Kurt, go ahead. He did call in 15 minutes early, so I guess he deserves it.
Well, I want to talk to the hard man. Okay, next question, final question is esoterics of game balance. Okay, we all know that, how many bullets versus which weapon versus how many shots it takes to kill a person versus a vehicle. We all know about that. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit more about just you and Dylan's general overview of balance and how it applies to the game. What's your overriding motto or whatever you want to call it?
Oh, gosh. I don't know if we have an overriding philosophy. I can tell you that game balance, and, my background is actually from RTS games, go figure. But the, balance is something that is included in not just, your armor type. Well, it actually includes armor type. It includes bullet type. It includes how fast are you moving. How much does something cost to build in our game? All these things, it has everything. There are so many tendrils that go between all these factors in the game. It's not simply just, how fast or how powerful is your bullet. There's just so many things to do it, and we really approach it, two ways. We do it from a scientific standpoint. We do it by numbers in a spreadsheet, and then we play the damn thing every single day. And, Dylan talked about it many times. Lightbox has these things called hate sessions, and I've said it before, on the Facebook page, we learn a lot more about the things that people hate more than they like. Because we already know what we like. What we want to know is, what do you hate? And when we're doing that, we bring an awful lot of play balance into question, that is analyzed still every day. Every single day, we play it. That's something that we go through.
Okay, listen, man.
If you want to just send me the code, I'll play a little bit for you, cut down some of your work.
And I happen to be the master of hate. I mean, it's basically all I do. So,
so we're the best people to help you. I can be mean too. Well, thank you.
I know this.
You need to get Kurt's numbers.
We have two things we got to do though with each of the callers. We got to spin the wheel because you can win an instant wonderful prize. And but we got to see if you win. So, Dagger, you're going to spin the wheel to see if you win that Starhawk multiplayer Riftminer skin.
Oh, I already did. Here's what I did. I spun the wheel before, and all the order for all the winners came in place.
I didn't hear the sound that goes afterwards. I didn't hear the winner sound or the loser sound.
Here's what I'm going to do with the thing, just to save time. I spun the thing, created a random order thing, and if they win, I'll do a little ding, ding, ding or something before, right as they're coming on. How about that? Speed things up. That way we can. What do you think?
Good. Can we get the numbers they pick first, so I can get them?
I think I want to hear the winner or the loser bell every time because it makes me happy.
Nobody's a loser here. We're all winners. All right. I thought we just. Okay. Kurt, your number.
All right, let's move it on.
How many numbers do I pick? 4?
4, yeah.
Okay, 2097.
Okay, great. Thanks, Kurt.
Hey, thanks.
All right, man.
Thanks, everybody. Harvard, great talking to you, man. Have a good show, guys.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Thanks, man.
Take it easy.
Hey, wait a minute. There's no 0.
Yeah.
He can send us a message. Make sure you send me a message.
We got to move on. He's gone. Okay.
Yo, we're sorry, people. This is the first episode ever. We got a whole new cast of people on here. We've never worked together with this, doing a live show. There's going to be technical difficulties. It's
a little here or there. Okay, sounds good. All right. So let me know whenever you want the next one.
I'd like to ask Harvard a question, because a lot of people are messaging me this, and this is probably the biggest thing everybody wants to know. The flying dynamics, when you were making Warhawk, did you know that it was going to become such a game of just intense skill, and it's just really different. You got people way at the bottom and people way at the top and all in between, and did you know it was going to get like that?
Yeah, well, no, we never know. We know the best we can do is play it internally, and then we see reaction from, QA or something like that. But it's interesting because that is the anomaly in balance. Whenever you're including something, the skill of the player is the thing that will determine whether or not, the thing is going to be overly balanced or underbalanced, et cetera, and you saw that with Warhawk. I mean, the skill in flying was something that was, well, admittedly, it's not easy to get good at Warhawk. And I think that we've been trying to address that in Starhawk, by adding single player and really trying to refine a lot of the things in Warhawk. I've said it before, Warhawk itself was kind of like an acquired taste for a lot of people. It's really hard to, it's hard to really get into, and but once you do, you're like, damn, this is a lot of fun. I think flying is a perfect example of that.
I think that the reason why so many people love the game is because it does two things, and it was able to make the game really good even if you stunk. Like, if you sucked, it was still fun, man, because you watched, it just looked awesome, and you kept trying to improve and improve and improve. You got your feelings hurt, but that's life. You get your feelings hurt with whatever you're trying to learn. But then once you started to really get
Frankie,
good at the
we
flying,
got a lot of calls. They're going to beat you up.
Oh,
if you look at it short.
Sorry.
Look, we only got
There's so many people who want to know
so many people. They want to talk hard. You got a lot
I'm sorry.
We only got one.
They don't know where I live.
Point number 4.
All right. Let's take the next caller. I'm
all
sorry.
right. So, okay.
All right, you're on Starhawk Radio. Give us your PSN name, please. Hello, you're on Starhawk Radio.
Hello?
Hi, how are you? Yes,
Good.
What's your PSN name, man?
Buick guy.
What's up, Buick guy? How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
Hey.
I have just one question. Do they plan on keeping player ranked servers around? And if they do, how do they plan on keeping them fair so there aren't people stat padding?
Oh, is that the question going to be answered? Let's see.
That's the question of the night.
That'd be the first question, guys. I thought you're slacking, I thought that would be the first thing you'd say.
Harvard knew that was coming up. Harvard's probably going to his manual right now.
He's waiting for the beta. He's waiting for the beta question next. He's like, this
He's
is
got
over.
beta.
Like all the predetermined questions already set out.
Are they going to keep the private ranked servers? Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, let's see what I can tell you, because, there are some things that I won't tell you guys just simply because we're still working on it. We want to surprise you.
Okay.
The best part about Christmas is the lead up to it, not necessarily the morning.
Okay. So don't put rocks in my pocket. That's what I'm saying.
But you still try to look for your presents, though, every day until Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah, if I open my present and it has rocks, it's nothing to do.
I got a funny feeling Dagger was pretty good at finding his presents.
All right, so with regard to player ranked servers, we are masterminding a system that will basically moot that point, and we will unveil it. We'll talk about it in the beta. But for everybody that doesn't know, which probably is nobody here, but we do have matchmaking. We all know about matchmaking, and some people like it.
Love it.
Some people. We have player-created servers. This time around, you will not be hosting your game. We will host your game. So, for instance, if you create a game, that'll be on a Sony server, not your PS3. There is a specific reason for that, and that is because we can control the experience. and I'm sure you experience in Warhawk getting on some of those player servers. Sometimes their connection isn't very good. You can't get a max player count, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So we're going to support. A lot more expensive, I'll tell you that. But with player, so if you want to go create a game and you want to make sure it's ranked, I guess what I can tell you is that our current plan is that they will all be ranked, but it's not going to matter because of the system we're putting in, and you will see more of that pretty soon.
I'm in love already.
That was an awesome question and an awesome answer. I love it. It's like
How
great
about
news.
There's got to be people at home jumping up and down right now.
Look, the people are going to be writing stories based on this conversation right here.
Let me just ask one more little thing to add to that. It's so little. Are you going to be able to kick people if you create a game?
Offhand, we're not quite sure. I would guess probably. If you make a game and it's not going to matter. So what happens is you get a lot of servers that are created by people, and they kick everybody out because they want a stat pad and play with their friends. What we're saying is that you can go ahead and do that, but your incentive is not going to be there anymore to do that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Huh. All right.
And you said what's not?
All right,
what's not going to be there? You said
the incentive.
The incentive.
Okay, I got you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Because one thing I really didn't want, to be honest with you, is a vote to kick. I mean, I got kicked from MAG yesterday for silly reasons. So I'd rather have it sounds perfect. This is so awesome. You're the man. You finally got it out of him. I don't know if you guys gave him a truth serum or what. It's awesome. It's awesome.
You know what? You guys don't parse my words, though, man. I really didn't say anything there.
I won't parse them.
He said, don't twist the words, Dagger.
I won't parse them. No problem. Hey, what are your numbers?
I want to add something if I can.
I want to go with 4, 21, 44, and 52.
All right.
You got that, Otto?
I got him.
All right, Buick guys. Thank you so much, man. Can't wait to see you on Starhawk servers. The Starhawk matchmaking official new kind of servers.
Can I add something to that, guys?
What's that?
Sure. Go ahead.
Can I add something to that? Just really quick. I could sit here and tell you all sorts of things, but I have to say that as we go through our betas, basically what we're doing is trying to figure it out, and that's why we do the beta. You see a lot of titles which will remain nameless, but I can tell you this: if you go out with a beta a month before or 2 months before your release, it's really not a beta. That's more like a demo.
Exactly.
Our beta is going to be, and there are great companies out there that do it. Blizzard does great betas, and they're true betas, and they learn a lot in terms of balancing and things like that. We fashion our kind of beta after that because we really want to know what you guys think, and we will make changes based on the, of course, bugs that are found, but definitely, when it comes to balance or, if we see a horrible reaction to a lot of the things that we're doing, we will change it.
Right, Harv. I'm going to be honest with you, though. For the private beta, that sounds awesome, perfect. But for the public beta, I honestly think, in my opinion, the public beta should be a demo. Because I've played lots of games where as soon as I don't like the public beta, I won't buy it. Even if my friends tell me it's great, I'll just think we have different tastes. So no matter what the developer says, we're going to fix this, if I don't like it in the public beta, I'm not going to buy the game, period. So you can say it's not a demo. So, but for the private beta, that's totally different. With dedicated fans who are probably going to buy it no matter what, totally different. So that's just my.
With our public beta is situated so that we have a lot of time. All we need by public beta is that we'll try to get as many people as we can. For us, it's really trying to tax the servers, looking at how many servers are we going to need, what's the max player count on a server, stuff like that. And so that's why, the public beta is so important to us. And we do have plenty of time to make changes based on that. It is not a demo. We will have a demo. This is not it.
Okay, that's cool, but just all I'm going to say is for the public beta, it should be pretty good though, because if it's not, people don't want to hear, but you see what? I'm not going to mention any names, but some recent games came out, and maybe their betas weren't that great, and they give you this big long paragraph they think people are going to read, with excuses of how the build was made more than a month before the release, because they had to get it approved. Nobody wants to hear that. If they don't like the beta, that's it.
I see your point, but I think that's only the view of the people that there was a lot of people who got into that unnamed beta that you're speaking of who weren't used to first person. And when you go from raw, all
right, I don't want to go off on a tangent. Let's get back to
I'll argue with you all day about that.
Okay.
Hey, actually, one last thing on that, guys. We actually agree with Sharp on that one. We think that if you get hold of our beta, then it should be as clean already as possible. And again, we point at companies like Blizzard. You go out and play Diablo 3 beta. That thing is pretty damn solid. So is StarCraft. Right. So we anytime you put something in front of players, be it at a show or anything like that, you better leave them with a good impression. And we're not using players to we'll find in the real world bug fixes and stuff like that, but we're not about putting out something that is not good.
Right.
And that's what the
beta a long explanation. I've never seen anybody say, well, I hated it, but they said it's going to be better, so I'm going to buy it anyway. Nobody does that.
That's a bunch of BS. Nobody reads all that stuff. It's what is my game now.
Exactly. How did it feel? I mean, if there's minor little things, sure. But if it's like the general feel, the bottom line is, did you have fun? And if the answer is no, then you don't buy the game. If you had fun, but it's like, I wish I would change this, then that makes sense. But, hey.
But at that same thing, the only way to really make a game really more interesting for everybody is what you guys are doing. You're trying to make it like more, let's just use the word, easier for, what's the word you used? I believe, what was the word? The casual player, you said, right?
I don't know if anybody agrees with me on this, including Dylan, but, when it comes to we're not making a casual game. And frankly,
I agree.
We want more people to enjoy it, and the reality is, we want a lot of players. We want the game to be successful.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's what I've been saying. You had to bring the changes, but if you're going to make it easier in some ways, more for everybody, are you at least going to have? I need a hardcore mode. Are you going to have a hardcore mode, or is it going to be enough to not have a hardcore mode?
I don't think we'll need a hardcore mode. I mean, when we say make it easier, we just mean simply, good Lord, Warhawk came out in 2007. It was one of the very first, console online games that was certainly online only for the PlayStation 3. And that was really the infancy of the system. The PlayStation 2 had things like SOCOM and stuff, but, I came from the PC world, and when I was like, damn, we've been doing this stuff for years. Why isn't X or why isn't Y here? So when we approach Starhawk, it's about making it easier, not necessarily to play, which we are doing, but also to find your friends. What's going on? Like I mentioned before, we got a calendar, we got tournaments, we've got all these things to make the community just easier to be a part of.
Right.
Oh, that's great.
Looks awesome. All right. Hey, we better let someone through because we know exactly. They're going to kill us. Okay.
Let's take a caller. All right, you're on Starhawk Radio. What's your PSN name?
What?
You know what we should do is you should announce the area code. That way they know who we're talking to.
Okay, that's cool. By the way, this is a winner. I have to say.
You won a multiplayer skin. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing, man? You just won. Who's this?
Leonard? Angel?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, what's your question for Harvard?
Is there going to be, what's it called? Are you going to have Jeeps in there? In that game?
I can barely hear him, guys. Can anybody hear him good?
I think he's asking if there's going to be Jeeps.
They're going to be Jeeps.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call them Jeeps, but we definitely have something called the Razorback. That is the buggy. 3-person thing. Shoot shotgun. You can shoot in the back on the big gun we got there mounted. It's a 3-person kick-ass vehicle. It's a blast.
I know. It sounds cool already.
Awesome.
All right, man. That's your answer. What's your numbers? What's your lottery numbers?
I need his name. I didn't catch his name.
Well, I can't really hear him.
It's Venolix.
Sorry, what's your area code 925? What's your name?
Real or?
No.
Name.
PSN.
PSN.
Venolix.
We keep mixing them. Look.
I tell you what, man. You got to go to...
Damn it.
Everybody quiet for a second. What's your PSN name?
You want me to spell it?
Okay, spell it. Go ahead.
B.
Okay.
I. N.
Yeah.
E.
Yeah.
L.
Right. Go ahead.
X.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Okay, that's good. Okay, and your 4 numbers?
All right, man. Congratulations. You won the Starhawk multiplayer skin, and I'm not even going to take it away because you didn't know what the Razorback was.
Damn.
How about your 4?
No.
Do you have to
my lottery numbers are 7.
I don't.
Wait, what's the number?
7's taken. 7's taken.
Damn. Oh, damn.
Between 1 and 59.
13.
Okay, yes. So between 1 and 59. Look, Otto, have you been updating them, by the way?
Yep.
Okay, so all you have to do is there's a little thing at the bottom that says click here, and if you click on it, all the black numbers are available.
Oh, so I just go on.
Yeah, just click it, window will open, all the black numbers are available. And I know this is okay because now we're explaining it so everyone knows how to do it, so everyone who calls. At the end of your call, there'll be a little thing that says click here. If you click it, a window will open with all the remaining numbers. So let's
when you're
try
sitting
again.
home and you're like, what the hell are these guys doing? Just remember, we're just fans.
Yeah. So let's get his numbers and then move on to the next caller.
I got 13.
13, 42, 51, and 9.
Okay.
9's taken. 9's taken.
Okay.
I feel like I'm waiting in line at the corner store with all the people at the bodega.
What was the last one?
Hey guys, can I suggest something here?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Everybody's a winner. I'll make sure that Hawkstar J, make sure everybody gets a skin. Everybody's a winner.
Okay. As far as the skins, okay, that sounds great. Cool. But the numbers we're doing are for the mystery prize. So
I know, but I think the lottery's taking too long almost because people aren't going to get it. Maybe they can.
All right, that's cool. Maybe
let's move on.
Pick any 4 numbers and go from there. That's good enough. Any 4 is good. All right, we'll do that from now on.
What I said still stands. So whoever calls in, gets on the show, gets a skin. Just make sure they mail or get on the Facebook page, send a message to Hawkstar J, and I'll make sure you get that.
I have one more question.
That's awesome. And look, Otto, let's just make it clear from
now on.
We
got one question, man. I'm sorry.
Let me just do this real quick. From now on, anyone can pick any 4 numbers, and we'll go from there. And they got to have your 4 numbers ready, and that's it. From 1 to 59. That's it. Let's not waste any more time. All right?
All right. I got one question for him.
1, 3. Okay, go ahead.
Is it a B or a V that your name starts with?
It's V, man.
B.
Vinyl X.
E. With a V.
Oh, it's a B.
Edward. Okay, look, we got to go on. Thanks so much for the call. All right, thank you. All right.
Okay.
People, let's get back on track here. Make it simple.
Okay.
Have your 4 numbers ready. If you're calling, you win a skin.
514,
Ask all the
you're
question. He wants to talk to you. You're live on Starhawk Radio, 514. Let's go.
Hey guys.
Hello. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Hi.
Cool.
Your PSN?
It's Erebus of Dark, guys. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, Erebus?
Hey, Erebus. Hey.
Hey, how to spell that one?
Some of you guys are familiar with that name, are you?
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you a time or two.
Is there any chance that you can give me like a little update on what went on just now? I know that's what you do.
All right. So what's your question for Harv?
What's your question for Harv?
All right, Harv. So, with all the upcoming details of the beta coming out, I was wondering if the beta is actually going to include all the structures and vehicles, and if not, does that mean you're going to reveal everything before the beta comes out?
Oh, that is a good question, Herb. Good to talk to you, by the way. The beta itself will consist of a whole host of things. What we're trying to do is test as many things as we can in the real world. Currently, our plans are, try to turn on and off systems based on what we need. I would expect us to probably hit almost everything. You won't see, every single thing, but, in terms of the basic functionality when it comes to, especially the community functions, you will see that. We don't need to show you all the maps because we don't need to test all the maps.
No.
We probably will hit most, if not all, of the vehicles and structures. But that doesn't mean they're always going to be there on the beta. So we might turn it on a weekend or off on a weekend, depending on what we need.
Awesome.
Okay. Great.
Cool.
Okay, Erebus.
All right, Erebus, if you want another skin, maybe you're going to donate it to somebody that you know.
Yeah.
4 numbers?
I'm piling them up.
You got your... Now give us your 4 numbers, bro.
Yep, 6, 11, 15, 39.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Make sure you thank Brother Harv, and we'll see you on Facebook.
Cool. Okay, 347, you're on the air.
Oh, me?
You're on Starhawk Radio, 347.
Oh, okay. My question is, teabagging, is that available on Starhawk? When you crouch on top of the player?
Nice.
Did you bring teabagging back, Harv?
You're going to have to wait for the beta for that one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they mixed the combination. Maybe now you can do like a taunt, like you can in Uncharted. Also, you can squat on them and give them the finger. I don't know. I'm just wishing.
By the way, what's your PSN?
Platanazo.
So he answered that one. What's your PSN in your four numbers, please?
PSN is Platanazos. My number 5, 34, 20, and 59.
Okay. Wow, your name is actually your name is on a list right now that's going around that you're like an amazing you're like a pilot, right? You're like one of the most amazing pilots in the game, they say?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
wow.
Great. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, thanks
All right,
so
man.
much.
Thanks a lot. And don't forget to send us a message on the website that
All
you
right.
won.
All right.
All right, bro.
Bye.
Whew.
I
Now,
didn't
Harv,
catch
let me
his
ask
name.
this
You
really
guys got
quick.
it, right?
Is there, in your experience, like,
It's 703. Oh, really, Frankie? You want to hold? You were going to ask us another question? I put 703 on. 703, you're on. We just have a lot of people waiting, so I just want to get through some of them.
Yo, you're on the air, 703. Let's go. I'm sorry. Hello? Area code 703.
Hello?
You there? Hi, how you doing, man? You're on Starhawk Radio.
Hi.
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 You got stage fright.
Okay, we can go to another call. Can you tell us your PSN name?
Infinite 8.
Oh, hey, it's Forrest. Hey, what's going on, Forrest? So,
Hey, Forrest, Harv's been waiting for you.
What's your question for Harv?
Oh. My question is, what gave you the idea for the laser on the sniper?
What's that again? What? Yeah, we didn't hear you too well.
The idea for the laser on the sniper.
Something about the sniper, but one more time.
What gave you the idea for the laser on the sniper?
Oh, I got it. Harv, you want me to translate? Did you get it? I got it.
Or his favorite topic. I don't know. We liked it. We like cool red long beams, I guess. I mean, so let's get to your real question, Forrest. I mean, you know you don't like it, so let's talk about that. We are.
Yeah, spit it out, Harvard. Don't be afraid, Forrest. You can tell them what you really think.
Say this. Let me just say the question real quick, because I don't think everyone heard it really clearly, just for our listeners. He asked what gave you the idea for the red laser on the sniper. So that's what the question was. Okay, here we go.
And we know he doesn't like it.
Okay. Yeah, so the answer is that we have a vendetta on Forrest, and we're trying to find different things to piss him off as much as possible.
Is there any way we can throw Jason AC in the mix too, just to wrap it up for tonight?
Oh yeah.
All right, so the sniper and the red dot, and the red laser and stuff like that. That's something we're continuing to work on. We recognize the issue, and I think Forrest's problem is like, well, why the hell use a sniper? Because with the red laser, people can see me pretty immediately. And that is something that we continue to play test, and I can say that we can expect probably some changes on that. It will still exist, but I think you'll find the functionality will alter just a little bit. But in the beta, you'll find that out.
And what you're saying is you'll be able to turn it on and off, right? That's what you're saying.
He didn't say exactly.
That is not what I'm saying.
Exactly.
He said that's not what I'm saying.
Frankie, we have Frankie, I'm not kidding. We have so many callers. Let's just keep them going. Forrest,
we need
please
numbers.
Give me 4 numbers. Yeah, I know.
8, 16, 24, 35.
All right, man. Thank you so much for calling. We're looking forward to see you on the Facebook page. All right, let's go to the next one. You're on the air, Starhawk Radio.
509.
What's the zip?
Air.
Hey.
What's up, Bob? Hey, man. How you doing?
Hey,
Who's
this is Beaver 420.
Hey, Beaver.
What's up, Beaver?
Hey,
what's your question for our brother?
My question is, have you ever thought about putting any water vehicles in the game for any of the maps? Just for another vehicle, another way to play the game,
Yeah, that's a good question. We consider all that stuff. When you're dealing with theaters of war, we consider theaters of war, running around on the ground, driving a vehicle, flying, stuff like that. I mean, ultimately, water is simply you're on it or you're off it sort of map mechanism that separates action. And I can tell you from past experience that, what happens is when you put water, and it's the same thing happens with air, you basically are cutting the action down the middle because some people are on water and some people are off. Which is not to say it's not a bad thing. It's certainly something that we've looked at. You could add things like, well, shoot, why can't I go underwater? Or why can't I don't know, go into, there's all sorts of things that you can do. So to answer your question in a long-winded way, we always look at every sort of thing like that. We like water vehicles. We happen to not have water vehicles. There isn't a lot of water in space stations.
Yeah. I just mean, some of the planets have some kind of, you're on the ground.
That's true. That's true.
But who knows what we'll do in the future? We always consider that sort of thing, and who knows.
All right. Well, thank you. And I have one more little quick one. Do you guys?
No, sorry. No, we just have Beaver. Sorry. We just have way too many callers. I see one here.
I just need your 4 numbers, man.
Yeah,
I just need your 4 numbers, bro.
3, 12, 14, and 10. Well,
okay.
All right.
Thank you so much. Hey, it was great having you on here.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
All right, brother.
So.
All right. What's the area code on the next one?
Okay, just give me a second. I want to make sure I get to the longest one here. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Okay, 678, you're on. Thanks, you've been waiting a long time. 678?
What's up, 678?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Woo, thank you. It's Troy, Atlanta. How are you guys?
Hey.
Yeah. Huge fan. Thank you for bringing me on. Frankie, thank you for hosting. And Harvard, thank you so much for all the hard efforts you guys have put into this game. It's going to pay out. I know it will. But, hey, my question to you guys is, for the Warhawk, I'd love to see something with like maybe a rear view camera. So while you're flying it, you might possibly be able to, kind of watch your back as you're in a, a frontal attack or something. Do you guys have anything like that? Or
it's funny because I was just thinking about that same very thing about 2 weeks ago. We don't have a plan in Starhawk to do that right now. Part of the fun is for us is who's on your six. Not to say we may not, we may consider that. We'll see how the beta goes. I think we'll see how the play testing goes with players and how hot that topic gets. But I can tell you this, is that it would be a convenience. We do have I forget what we're calling it in the game, the immediate switch around cam. That's for when you're running. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's something to kind of look at. Well, all right, so my wife wants to play the game, and my final question is, do you have a female body launch to come out so, I would be able to get her to come in and play along?
Oh, you snuck two questions in.
You know what?
I did. I didn't say last
I usually wouldn't allow, but this guy's been waiting like 45 minutes, so.
All right.
Quick one. It's a quick one. Go ahead.
Yeah. We certainly get that question a lot. We originally had considered doing that, but the reality is that we are, like I mentioned before, we're making this thing sweat. This PS3, there ain't no room. There just is no room, and we don't have any plans for it.
All right. Well, Troy underscore ATL. My final numbers are 12, 6, 8, and 42.
Okay, and can you give us your second name one more time, please?
Oh, yes, Troy underscore ATL.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Capital T ROY, lowercase ROY underscore capital A, lowercase TL.
Okay, you need to refresh your screen, though. You picked numbers that were already picked.
No, Otto, we're going with anything.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
It's all right. You can pick whatever. All right, Troy, I can't wait to see you on the Starhawk servers, man. We'll see you again.
Appreciate it, guys. Y'all have
great. And
Otto, let's go on to the next caller for her.
Okay, I'm going to go to the next one. But, Otto, since they can pick whatever, you don't have to update the numbers anymore, just so you know. Okay, here's the next one. Area code 647, you're on.
Area code 647, you're on Starhawk Radio. Hello?
Hello?
647, you're on with Harvard Bonin.
Or not.
All right, let him go. Yeah, let him go.
Okay.
Go on to the next one.
Okay. I'm going to put him back on. I'm putting him back on hold just in case. Actually, reset this time. All right, I'll let him go. All right, so the next one. Talk for a second while I pick the longest. All right, here we go. Area code 605, you're on.
Hey, guys. PlayStation Network ID Vale7.
Okay, cool.
What's going on, Vale?
Hey, how are you guys? Thanks a lot for answering these questions.
What's up, Vale?
Hey, Otto. Look, those guys that have played with me before know I'm a sucker for the tank. This is probably another hot topic, but I'll try to ask anyway. What can you tell us about the new tank, maybe to compare to features of the Warhawk tank?
Oh, man. You guys got to ask me stuff I can tell you about,
All right, let's just talk about the beta then.
Yeah, we already know the stuff you can talk about. We're asking you stuff that we don't know.
Well, maybe you'll squeeze stuff out of me. I don't know.
That's why we're asking.
We do have a vehicle we have not unveiled yet that is the functionality of a tank. So, meaning it's a big, strong, powerful type of thing. There are things in it that are not what you would see in the original tank in Warhawk. And I can tell you this: the Warhawk tank was fine, but this thing really just makes you feel like a badass, and it's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Cool. Okay, that's an answer. Hey, so please give us your four numbers, any four from 1 to 59.
55, 56, 57, 58.
Good strategy there. Nice.
Look at that.
Okay, well, thanks
all right, man. Thanks a lot for
it.
calling. Can't wait to see you on the Starhawk game servers.
You bet.
Let's go on to the next one.
All right. 815, you're on the air.
What's up?
What's up, man? Who's this?
The coolest. What's going on?
He's the coolest one, yeah. He's a loyal Twitter follower. We appreciate that.
Dude,
What's up, of course? You're on with Harvard Bonin, man.
Hi. So what's your question for Harvard?
Is he there?
Yeah, hey.
Coolest one.
Hey, bro, what's your question for Harvard, man? We got to move on.
Hey, I was wondering about the customization. As far as, like, customizing your character and customizing your plane or whatever, is it going to be similar to Hawk, or can you even tell us anything about it?
I can tell you about that as much as I can, and excuse me. Yeah, hell yeah. You know, customization is very important to us as it is to you guys. I mean, there's nothing better than, you know, seeing some guy and go, where the hell did you get that helmet, or where'd you get that whatever, those gloves or whatever. You can customize your torso, your head, your hands, your feet, your legs, and there's not to mention the paint schemes and decals. It is much more robust than Warhawk was, and I think you guys are going to be real happy with it.
Cool. Hey,
there
so the coolest one, can you give us your four numbers, please?
Yeah, 9, 11, 25, and 1.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thanks so much for
That's
calling.
awesome, man.
All right.
Thanks so much. Can't wait to see you on the service.
All right, man.
All right. Next one, area code 315. You're on.
Hey, Frankie and gang. This is Beach V35 pilot.
What's going on, man?
Beach V35, yeah. Harvard, I have a question about the small maps. In Warhawk, I love the small maps. I love the speed of them. I love the fact that every so often you weren't getting pummeled by the Warhawks up above. Are there going to be similar small maps in Starhawk, and will there be permanent building structures in those smaller maps, if there are any?
Hey, that guy took my question about the feedback.
So answer is yes and yes.
Man,
we also like small maps. I mean, when we talk about small, I don't know if our small is the same as yours. Currently, our lowest player count on those is going to be 16, and they're I wouldn't say as tiny as some of the Warhawk maps. Some of those are real tiny, but we will have smaller maps. We have to have smaller maps to accommodate the build and battle, which is a part of the whole thing. So
we're starting to look out for 815.
Oh, I think you got somebody else on by accident, Dagger.
Really?
Yeah, you got two people on, brother. I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah, you got somebody else on, man. I don't know who it is, but there's another guy on.
All right. So anyway, all right, let's finish with 815, and then we'll take the other person. Just keep going. 815.
I'm 315.
Oh, you're 315. Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
Beach V35.
I see. And 815 is on. Look, 815. I'm going to put you on hold briefly, and then I'll put you on as soon as 315 is done. Then. All right. So.
We're sorry to interrupt, Harvard. We're sorry, man.
No worries.
All right.
What was the second part?
I want to know about the permanent structures versus the build and battle.
Yeah.
So do the small ones have the permanent structures at all, or no?
Well, we got permanent structures. I don't know if they're going to be exactly like Warhawk. We need them certainly for solo because you're not always just fighting in an open field.
Right.
The nature of the build and battles, it doesn't make much sense to build something on your roof. So it kind of requires we need wider open maps. But that said, you can go inside stuff. Certainly in the solo, I think we'll see how the multiplayer goes and see the reaction that we get with the maps that we've got in the public beta. But it's not something. It comes with a couple of problems that we didn't experience in Warhawk, specifically with the build and battle aspect. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay, cool.
Sounds
and guys,
great.
I want to remind you, only one question per person, because we still have a lot of calls on, and we really have to wrap it up soon. Can you pick your four numbers? And people, get into a habit, too. Just get your four numbers ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, 7, 24, 28, 47.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
What was your name again?
All right, man.
What was his?
Beach V35 pilot.
Okay, thanks so much. All right, let's go to.
All right.
We're going to go to 815. 815. Now, this time you're on the air.
Hey, dude, it's me, Coolest.
Oh, cool. Oh, so we already spoke to you. I just.
Oh, you never hung up on him.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, thanks.
Actually, let me just ask Harvard one quick thing. Hold on. You have a little time to hang with us, like after 9 o'clock. You got more than an hour, Harvard, or you got to go?
Yeah, no, keep it going.
Okay,
all right, let's go.
Okay, cool. Because you're really popular, right? You got a lot of people going. Okay, so all right, so let me go to the next one, and here we go. 514, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, 514? Hello, who's this?
No one's answering.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
run them through. Just hang it up, man. Hang it up and go to the next one.
Okay, very good. Next one, 425, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, 425? What's going on, man?
Hey, this is Tone Capone.
Tone Capone. Hey, New York.
Hey. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's your question for Harv?
Thanks for doing this, man. This is great.
We're trying, man. We're trying.
I know that you got a big, community website coming up, but can you shed some light on what we'll have in it?
Yeah, we'll be definitely talking about that in the near future. We've said we're going to have a mobile app. We've also got a community site. If you go, say, to the Killzone or even Halo kind of website, that's what you can expect. That sort of the stats coverage, the all the stuff that goes along with that. What we find is that when we treat the community site, we actually believe that is part of the game. It's not something In fact, we are handling that. A lot of developers pawn that off the marketing and stuff, but we're going to own that and make sure that it's really cool. The Facebook page that we have is fine. It's nice to talk to you guys, directly, really quick. But it's not really home for you. And what we're going to try to do is provide you guys with some place that you can meet each other, meet up for games, just a real kind of nice home base for you. And that's what the intent is. We'll be rolling that out in the coming months. We'll see how it goes and make sure that it's really cool for you, I think.
Does that match up with the iPhone or the Android?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not flash-based. It's not flash-based, so we're going to make sure that it is as accessible as it can based on, whatever device you might have. It's clearly designed for a PC, but, there are a lot of things that you can do for websites like that to make it much more palatable for lots of different devices, and that's the approach we're taking.
Well, one thing is, I think Dylan Jovi has an iPhone, so I don't think he's going to neglect if that's right, because he talks about it sometimes. So I don't think he's going to just ignore iPhone.
Yeah, I know.
Are we going to be able to link our Facebooks with the community site?
Right.
Say again?
Are we going to be able to link? You guys are breaking up. Are we going to be able to link our Facebooks with the community site like they do in Uncharted 3?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. We really like that. They did a pretty cool
thing. I really like
there.
that, too.
I can only speak for Starhawk, but I think that a lot of games that are probably within the industry are looking at that. Because, ultimately, for whatever reason, everybody's friends on Facebook, and, and really kind of leveraging that to find your friends online is pretty cool.
I think it's going to work because you can only hold 100 people, right?
Let's say it again, I'm sorry.
I believe you can only hold 100 people, on the PlayStation, which means you need a way to be able to interact with, hundreds of people because you have the potential to,
Well, damn, you're popular.
Okay, so let's let you get your four numbers and let's move on.
23,
we still have
33, 37, and 45.
Okay, thanks so much for calling. All right, great. You know what? I see what's causing me so much problems. But I'll put the next one. What happens is if the people didn't select that they had a question, then it moves them further down. So that's why. Okay. Some people just don't do it. Okay, so 678.
It's never been used before. It's our first time.
678, you're on.
What's up, 678? Hello.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. 678 didn't put that they had a question, but some of them don't. So, all right, that's fine.
All right, let's just move on to the next guest.
I'll move on. I'll go in the order of all the questions then. People, if you didn't select that you had a question, you might have put yourself on. Okay, 214, you're on.
Hello.
214, you're on.
Hey, what's up, 214? Who's
Hello?
this?
Warhawk_monkey.
Who is it?
Something monkey. Go ahead.
Warhawk_monkey.
Oh, Warhawk Monkey.
What?
Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? I've seen your name around.
Yeah. I have a question
Hey,
about
what's your
clans.
question for Harvard?
Yeah,
Okay.
see, the thing is, in Warhawk, the clans, you could only have 64 people in one clan.
All
right? So, what are you going to do about it in Starhawk?
We're going to have Google part of your. You can have a Google number of people in your clan. I don't know. I'm just messing around.
No, 64 is not enough. How many do you want? 200?
Yeah, we definitely heard that. We definitely heard that. Offhand, I'm not entirely sure what we've decided upon that yet. So I don't want to give you a wrong answer, but it's something that didn't go unnoticed. I can tell you that.
All
right.
You didn't get your question answered, but you won a prize. No, you can't ask another thing.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm sorry, bro. What's your four numbers for the lottery, man?
But thanks for calling, yeah.
41, 45, 39, and 25.
Okay.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot. Can't wait to see you on your servers.
Okay, very good. Okay, the next one is 703. You're on the air. 703.
What's up, 703?
Okay, if you guys don't answer, I'm going to move on. Sorry.
Hello?
Okay, the next one,
Oh, he just said hello.
302. Oh, he's gone. I'm sorry. I didn't hear it. 302, you're on.
302. Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? You're on Starhawk Radio with Harvard Bonin.
Wow, seriously? Okay. I didn't think I was actually get on. Okay, this is Centauri, a.k.a. Commander Shy, from StarhawkRADIO.com.
Oh, sure.
Okay. And this is my question to Harvard. Like, in Warhawk, it was basically a skill-based game. So, whatever you want to do, you have to get good at it. And, like, with the addition of, like, skills and perks in Starhawk, I was just wondering how that would match up. Like, let's say someone's really good at a tank, but they don't use a perk, and then they come up against someone who is in a tank and is using a tank perk. Like, if you have enough skill, can you do out someone with a perk, or will they always outdo you?
Oh, yeah, I would think so. We place kind of online games, particularly, competitive online games in a couple of spots. There are ones that you can play as a sport and the ones you can't. And Warhawk is definitely one that you can put as kind of a sport. And when you, and Starhawk is the same way. When we say sport, we simply mean that there are rules of fairness, there are rules of consistency and things like that to make sure that, it doesn't feel like you just got jacked because some guy, got some, got a pre-order thing or something like that makes them feel good. We always talk about kind of the promise to gamers and things like that. We, for instance, are not going to be offering some sort of pre-order that will give you a special gun. The balance and the fairness of the game is really hypercritical to us, and Lightbox, I can see that. So I doubt that we, to answer your original question, I don't know. It'll give you some sort of edge. I mean, of course, that's what the skills are for. That said, you know what? If your skill is better than somebody that has a skill, then you're gonna probably win.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you very much.
There you go, man.
Okay, thank you. Your four numbers?
Okay, my four numbers are 25, 34, 50, and 19.
Okay, thanks. Right. And real quick.
All right, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you in the servers, man.
Okay,
all right. Okay.
Hey guys, can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
Can you find Dalton? He is 253.
Well, we can't. We sort of gotta. We sort of just gotta.
Hold on. But Dalton was gonna call. He's like overseas. He's in the military or something.
Oh, okay. All right. Sure. Okay, that's fine. I see him. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, 253. You're on the air.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. Hey, Dalton, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good, Frankie. What's up with you?
Not too much, man. What's your question for Harvard? We definitely wanted to get you on. We really appreciate.
I wanted to know. We have Warhawk. We have the invisibility pickup for the Hawks up in the air. I wanted to know if you're still planning on leaving those in Starhawk, or also are you planning on thinking of something like a stealth thing for like some guy that's on the ground to run and pick up, go invisible, and like he can only use his knife or something like that.
That's a cool question.
First of all, Dalton, thanks for your service. You rock. Sorry, I'm glad I got you.
That's why I made it accept as soon as you guys said it.
And that's a nice unit you got on there in your pick too. Good job. So, hey, to answer your question, I don't know. I think that's one of those you'll find out in the beta. We have a whole bunch of power-ups and things like that, just like you'd expect to see in Warhawk, and a lot of those we haven't even shown you. We always liked the invisibility, although, I don't know how effective it was. I mean, in Warhawk, it didn't do me any good. But
I liked it. Please bring it back.
You liked it. So, without answering it specifically, I don't think that you're going to be disappointed.
Okay. Beautiful.
If I could.
There you go, Dog. What's your 4 numbers, brother? 25, 26, 27, 28. There you go, brother. Again, man, we really appreciate what you do, and we're going to keep in touch with you, and hopefully see you again, bro.
Yeah, where are you stationed at?
You what?
All right.
Where are you stationed at?
I was stationed at Camp Carroll, South Korea. I just got back. I'm in the United States now at Fort Lewis, and then I leave in April to go to Afghanistan.
Oh, okay. Well,
be safe, brother.
Okay.
All right, I will. Thank you.
Have a good
Okay. So you
he's going to be safe. I'm going to go with him. Don't worry about it.
Now you know you have to get the game out before he leaves, so he can enjoy some Starhawk.
There you go.
Okay.
That is a sneaky way to ask me when the game's coming out. I'm not going to fall into that.
I know. No, I wasn't really. I was just joking around. Okay. No. So 815, you're on the air. 815.
This is the third time, man. It's coolest again.
Oh, why are you staying on? You just listening on the air?
I'm listening because
you can just
no
listen
problem.
on there.
Okay, no problem. Some people. So okay, sounds good. I'll go to the next one. 214, you're on the air.
Hello?
214?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, 214?
What's your name?
Hey, yeah, it's me again. Warhawk _Monkey.
Okay, you're just staying on the
see, I had 2 questions, so I called twice.
Oh, no. No, we're going to try to get to some of the other
stayed on the line.
That's fine.
Yeah, we got to let you go, man. We got to go to the next one.
Sorry. All right. Okay. 973, you're on the air.
Hey, guys, this is Johnny C's.
Hello?
Johnny C's, what's up, brother?
Hey, if you don't mind, a side question for Frankie Peppers. How did you manage to keep Magic Man off of this?
To be honest with you, I don't know. And actually, I just got a beep on my phone, and that was him. So maybe he's calling the wrong number. Maybe he's been drinking tonight. I don't know.
We needed him for comedy relief, but no problem. But my question for Harvard is, around the expansion packs, you guys even thinking about that right now, or the timing of releasing those? What are your thoughts on the expansion packs once you get the game out?
Man, yeah, that's a good question. I'd be lying if I didn't, tell you that we weren't thinking about it. We always kind of look at the game, and I mean, you'll see with the public beta, a lot of things are kind of locked in terms of, we don't anticipate adding a whole bunch of new vehicles or something like that. So when that happens, you start thinking about what is the future going to bring. Our philosophy is simply that we want to make sure the game is sticky, and then make sure that we offer you guys new and cool stuff. We don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm in the camp like you guys, and again, kind of the code of gamers. don't give as a gamer myself, I hate it when games give me a DLC or something like that, especially an expansion pack at the launch of the game, because that just tells me that broke up the game and tried to sell me two things. So I think that's BS. That said,
especially if there are not a lot of maps. If you have like 9 maps and it's like get 3 more maps with the DLC, it's like, come on. If you have a lot, that's different. I don't know.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the game that you get, you're going to be satisfied with. And DLC is not meant to supplement something that you should have got anyway. So, we're thinking about what we're going to do. We got a lot of ideas, and we'll see what we do going forward. But it's on our mind, but our 110% attention is to make sure that the game that you buy is going to be great. And then we'll talk about what else can we give you, or what else can you buy and give. We like to give, we like to sell.
Well, I just happen to like to buy. I want to buy it all right in the beginning so I can start off with everything.
So can we get your 4 numbers?
Yes, sir. It's 29, 30, 40, and 50.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Can't
wait to see you in the servers, man.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Hey, Dagger.
Yeah.
You see an 814 on that call list?
I do.
Yeah, we just got to go through the list, though.
I can't answer it because my phone's dying again.
Okay. All right. So that's you?
Yeah. Answer the 814. I'm going to hang up on this one. I apologize, Harv.
I'll put you on. There you go. You're on there. Okay.
You're not getting 2 skins, Otto. You're not getting 2 skins.
No, you're not. Okay, very good. Okay, 514, you're on the air.
All righty.
He doesn't put me on again. It's Erebus.
Oh,
Erebus.
Okay, that's cool. You know what? That's cool. I think we're just about done then, because a lot of these guys, there's a lot of callers on. Okay, thanks. Look, there's a lot of people on, but they don't have questions.
You got to go.
So maybe
you got to go down the.
No.
Nah, you got to go down the list, because I'm getting all kinds of Facebook messages that there's other people are waiting.
Look, listen for a second. I went down the list, but what happens is when it comes, it asks you whether you have a question for the host. Some people forget to click that, and if they don't, it doesn't. If I'm going down the list, I keep unchecking people who we've gotten to or that don't have questions.
It says you hit 1 at any time, so if anybody on the line has a question right now, just hit 1. It'll put you through to the host. It said to do it at any time.
Okay. All right. So that's good. That sounds good. But I can go through. Okay, good. Someone just did that. Okay, cool. So let's answer that person here. Okay. 845. You're on the air.
Yo, Frankie
845. You're on Starhawk Radio. Who's
Frankie
this?
Peppers, Dagger, Harvard. This is Magic Man 72.
Oh, hey, Magic Man.
Magic Man.
I was told to be good, Harv, so I got to be good, and I got to ask a normal question, or I'm going to get kicked off the line here. But I got a question for you. I play Warhawk a lot. I've been playing since 2009. I'm number 490 in the world, and I just want to know, like Call of Duty, they keep it all the same. They throw out different map packs. How come Starhawk went so far away from the Warhawk concept? That's why we loved Warhawk, because of the freedom that you have, the third-person shooter view where it was over the top instead of going over the shoulder, and the flight modes that you could choose from, Pro Flight, Motion, and regular normal flight. I want to know why you guys got away from, the characters. How come you just didn't, upgrade the graphics, give you a couple more new weapons and new tanks and stuff like that? You guys strayed a little too far, in my opinion. I just want to know why.
Well, that's a good question. First of all, sorry, your Yankees tanked. Secondly,
I'm a Met fan.
Okay.
We've been tanking for years.
That's a good question. We've heard that a lot, because I know a lot of you guys just kind of wish that we'd just made a better Warhawk. The thing is, though, that when you're on a development team and when you're making games, the reason I got into games, all that kind of stuff, is we just want to be creative and try different things. We thought that this universe would kind of let us go into space, do a whole bunch of other stuff. So we just kind of dug it and we went with it. In terms of the gameplay and stuff like that, and the changes we've done, I think you'll find if you get the the public beta, you'll find that it is really not very. It doesn't stray a whole far away from Warhawk. It's still fast. It's still got all the stuff that you remember about Warhawk. We just tried to, from our judgment, tried to enhance it based on, a lot of the feedback we got from Warhawk, as well as, a lot of the stuff that other games have done. They just have done stuff pretty well. Warhawk,
right, but that's what
it's easy to look back to, in kind of this nostalgia way. Maybe not for you guys, you're still playing it, but it was out in 2007, and we're just trying to update it, and I think that you'll find that it's going to scratch that Warhawk itch, even with the position, the battle, and stuff like that.
Well, are you guys going to keep that over-the-top third-person view, or are you going to go like Uncharted off to the side?
No. We have certainly the third-person Warhawk view. It very, very much feels like Warhawk. We did add the over-the-shoulder. We just kind of liked it. That seems to be what is kind of a standard in the genre lately, and it works for us pretty well. So we're going to stick with that. But give it a try. See what you think, and then we'll have another show, and you can call me back and tell me what we did wrong.
And one other thing you guys got to do for me is don't let these people host private servers, because they kick you out, they stack up their teams, they cheat like crazy, they go underneath the map. They're killing me.
But it's really only me and you who get kicked out because of our mouths, though. Everybody else is just that.
Man, what are your 4 numbers?
I don't have any 4 numbers. I just knew to call in.
No, but do you want to be entered for the mystery prize or no?
Oh, sure. What do you want me to give you? Any special 4 numbers?
Any numbers from 1 to 59. Any 4 numbers.
Any 4 numbers. 811, 8111.
No, 4 different numbers. From 1 to 59, like the lottery. It's going to be for the Powerball.
Okay, 2, 11, 24, and 61.
And 51, you said?
All right, bro.
61.
Okay. No, it goes up to 59.
Okay.
All right, we'll put him down for 51 then.
51.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
All right,
Magic
Man, thank you so much for being good. This was the long-awaited question from so many people. You're the man.
Okay, look.
Got a multiplayer skin.
Here's
We'll see you later.
If you have a question for Harv, push 1 right now, because I can't keep going through people who are holding on just to listen and things like that. If you have a question for Harv, push 1, you'll get moved right to the top.
But if nobody pushes 1, we're going to wrap it up. Ask for a couple.
If no one pushes 1, we're going to
more
wrap
questions
it up.
ourselves.
I got a good one for him if we need one.
Yeah, Otto. You deserve it.
Well, yeah.
All right.
I've been quiet.
All right. So, okay, nobody's pushing 1, so it looks like that's the show. Because we have a lot of people, but nobody's pushing 1, and I'm not going to go through each one just to check.
All right. I was going to ask his question, though. Let's let Otto ask his question.
Hey, guys, real quick. There's nothing stopping you guys from just asking me questions. I know that, you got a lot of them yourself, so feel free.
Okay, cool. Okay, now people are starting to push 1 anyway.
All right, what's your question, Otto? Come on.
Hey, Harv, I like how in Starhawk that you, in pregame, you can play the game basically as if it was live, but I was curious if it was going to be that way in Starhawk also. Like, before you have enough players to go ranked, are you going to be able to actually go around the maps and play as you were in Warhawk?
Yes. In fact, actually, you'll see it in the public beta, if you get in and all that. But we have a lobby, and your lobby is where you kind of hang out with your friends prior to the match. It's like a waiting room.
Okay.
You'll see. Cool. You'll see what it's like, and I think you'll find it really useful, and it's fun to hang out and kind of talk to your friends and stuff like that before you get going.
So, cool. one thing that was interesting, since it seems like you're changing the flight a bit, for the single player, once you clear a level, will you be able to go back to that level and just practice? Because, I'm wondering, if you have, maybe a flight level where I can say, you know what, I just want to work on my flying. I'm going to go I already cleared that level. I want to go back and just do flying by myself with, against the AI or whatever in practice.
Like a combat training mode. You going to have a combat training mode?
Well, not necessarily combat training. Like one of the levels for the single player. Like once you clear it, I want to know whether they're replayable, basically. Does that make sense?
Nobody's asked. I haven't even thought of that, but I would think so. I mean, it's kind of like what you'd expect.
Okay, cool. But not all games. Not all games. I mean, all games. I mean, you can't always go back to the exact, levels you want. I mean, some of them let you play like whole levels. But I just want to know. Basically, I want you to sneak. If you haven't done it, I want you to sneak in there like a flying only section that we can go back to and practice our flying. That's all. That's really what I'm asking.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We haven't, but it doesn't. It depends on the type of game. Like I'm playing Rage right now, which I like, and it's really wide open and all that kind of thing. And I don't know. You can't go necessarily back to a level unless you save. But ours is like a level base, so you're going to go from level to level to level. And I would think that we might do something like that.
I hope. At least just for flying.
Well, we got co-op, and you'll be able to do that over and over and over and over too.
Oh, you know what? I swear to you, I just wrote yesterday that what would be very cool for the co-op is if you had like a flying co-op. So I know you have the horde mode where they're on the ground. Do you have a level where you could like have like 4 planes in the air and like horde flying? That would be awesome.
No, not right now, but
all right. Something because I think it would be awesome. But
I'm kidding. I don't know.
We do have some.
We don't have any plans for that.
Let me put one through. So 678. Do you have a question? You're on the air.
Hey, yeah. This is Troy ATL again. I appreciate you picking me up.
People calling back from multiple.
I'm sorry for a good one, but that's cool. That's all right.
Okay, sorry. Let's go to the next one. 514, you're on the air.
Hey, Sharp, just to add in, this is Erebus. What you're talking about, couldn't that be kind of like a challenge mode?
What are you guys doing?
No, I wanted to add into what you were saying, though.
Wait a second. When I said if you guys have a question, I meant the people that we haven't spoken to already.
I just got one off of Facebook if you guys are interested.
All right. Wait a second. Let me do one more, and then we'll do Facebook. Hey, just a second. 214, you're on the air.
Hello, guys. I'm spreading the news about this, so can you guys just hold on? I'm telling my friends about this. Yeah, I'm telling my friends about this. Just hang on.
Picking up the same 3.
We appreciate it. Okay, let's go to Facebook.
All right, hold on. I got a question, and it's a very good one. I just want to talk to Har for 1 minute. You figure out the numbers and who's been on there, because you like those 3 guys. Maybe talk to them privately. This is my question, Har. I feel that when I was in Warhawk, I never made General because it takes like a million years, and I don't really capture any flags. I feel like I was not rewarded for being a killer. Is Starhawk going to reward me because I only like to kill?
I love that question. Yeah, we're looking at all sorts of different ways to reward players. We see all the ideas, certainly on Facebook, I saw a turret one the other day, stuff like that. It's important for us, well, first of all, to hit your first point, Warhawk took forever. Some people really liked it, and some people hated it because you didn't feel like you got a lot of progression. I think that we'll find a kind of a happy medium, and I would expect us to, we're certainly not going to oversteer into, everybody who's top level has been playing for 5 minutes. But that said, I think we're going to probably give you awards more often than we did. We certainly have a lot of, trophies and various awards for doing all sorts of things in the game. One of the things that keeps coming up on Facebook is, like the Rift Energy and what if my turret kills somebody in the Rift Energy? We're trying to do a pretty good job about dividing that up, something that's fair in gameplay. To make sure that, if you, say, assist a flag, what if you're, in the buggy that is driving the flag back, stuff like that, to make sure that, you have different ways to play and you get rewarded for doing that, just not for doing either just your killing, say, as you mentioned, capture the flag, or capturing the flag, stuff like that.
or the bases or what. It doesn't. You don't have to do much because you only gave me. What did you give me? One little point every time I killed a guy. One little point. You know, it's sad. You go through a match and you got 50 kills and I got 50 points, Harv. I mean, I get sad at the end, you know. I got to take a picture that way I can remember that I just killed everybody and I only got 50 points, and the other guy got like 7,000 because he captured every flag. You know, it just makes me sad. I just want to.
That's no kills.
Well,
all right, no kills.
Thanks, Frankie. And Frankie, if you think you're going to get to pick 4 numbers, you don't.
I don't want 4 numbers. I don't want any prizes. I just want a couple more points for killing everybody. That's all.
845. You're on the air.
I just want to say Frankie Peppers can't kill anybody. He's a noob. Oh. I swear I'm in the game. He's running around in circles shooting himself.
Listen to me. I taught you how to play Warhawk. I kill you in the game. If I play it for like 45 minutes, I'll own you again. Hang up on him. Flush the toilet. Do that sound.
You can't do that to me.
Who is this?
Magic Man 72.
Oh, Magic Man. You keep putting the question thing back on. Okay. Hey,
do I?
Nice talking to you again. All right, cool. Man, you know, it is confusing. I mean, because we have so many callers, and then some of them are asking questions again. I think we got through all of these. Let's.
Can you scroll down the list at all?
Yeah,
I wish I was able to help you with this.
One more time. Look. If anyone has a question, push 1 right now. I'm going to ignore all the ones that I think are doubles. And Otto, why don't you ask one of the Facebook questions while we wait to see if anyone pushes 1.
All right, Harv. Merlin Merlington is asking.
Look, now everybody's pushing 1. Sorry, go ahead.
If there's any updated information on rather your clan tags from Warhawk will transfer over into Starhawk.
That's a good question. And to be specific, he says, I just got home from work. Has anyone asked / updated plans to make sure that clan tags in Warhawk transfer over to Warhawk or Starhawk? You know, that is something we are going to be announcing how we're going to handle that in coming months. I'm
glad you didn't say soon, Harv.
You know, it's something that is important to us. I mean, one of the big things, you know, and from I hate to say it's a business, but I mean, just making sure that the Warhawk players come on over and try it out is a big incentive. Certainly, you know, the guys on the page, you know, they're big fans. We're going to do everything we can to reward Warhawk players. We have a whole bunch of stuff up our sleeve to make sure that you guys, you're probably already going to play it anyway, but it's not really just an incentive to get you over. It's more like a thank you for being fans, and we're going to do everything we can to kind of give you that appreciation. And we've got more. We're not ready to announce it yet, but we'll talk about it soon.
Well, I do have a quick general question. You know, you guys have been saying that, and even Dylan Joby is saying now, we'll be hearing about the private beta soon on the PlayStation blog. Here's my general question. Is it coming this upcoming week? That's all I'm asking. Upcoming week or no? It's not. That's not no. too much detail. I'm not asking which day, the time. Just is it coming this next week or not? What's that?
No.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, does it come the week after that, or the week after that, or the week after that?
No, I can't ask you that because who knows? You know, all I know is it's not coming this upcoming week, so it might not even be this month. How about this? Is it this month?
Oh well, that is what is today? Yeah, okay, I'll tell you that. No, it's not coming this month, and we haven't even talked about it except for.
Harv. I just want to clarify one thing. I'm not asking you when the private beta is coming. I'm asking you when you're going to tell us about it.
Oh. I don't know.
Okay. Because that's what I mean.
The good sign there was he at least asked for the date, so he must be thinking about it.
No.
Is there any way that maybe we can get you on tomorrow, but get you drunk before the show?
Well, you know, if you're going to talk about private beta, you know, we've only said we're going to have certainly the Uncharted guys buy Uncharted to get in the public beta.
I know, but you know, Dylan Joby saying on Twitter that, you know, coming real soon on the PlayStation blog, they're going to be telling us about how the, I guess, Warhawkers are going to be rewarded with the private beta. So I'm thinking, I don't pay attention to your soons because, you've been saying soon since June, but when Dylan Jones actually says soon, I'm thinking it's actually coming up maybe this coming week. Now, that's all I was asking, was not whether the beta was coming, but whether the information on the beta was coming this upcoming week. I'm sorry?
Let me think. We may actually be talking about it this week. I forgot. I know that we're putting something together in terms of when and what it is. I can tell you this, is that it's private for a reason, and when we, for instance, if you roll out a beta, the private beta is designed to be very slow rolling, where there's going to be a small group of people in there. It rolls from people at Lightbox to people at Sony to then eventually we'll open it up to more and more players. And I can tell you that the Warhawk players are tip-top on our list to make sure that they get in. However, I will say this, just because you played Warhawk doesn't mean you're getting in. I mean, it is really,
that's cool.
To an extent, it's a crapshoot, and we'll make sure that Hawkstar J is ready to do all sorts of contests, things like that on the Facebook and the blog.
Sounds good.
We will have both the public and certainly the private beta, and maybe more for the public, depending on what we do. But the private beta will be in Europe and it will be in North America.
Wait a second. Let me just hear that again. You said the private beta will also include Europe, you said?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. There we go. That's breaking news. I'm going to have to write a story as soon as we're done. They've been bugging me forever. I got to write a story when we're done. True. They already knew about the public beta, but they've been asking, are we going to be part of the private beta? Now we hear yes. This is awesome. Thanks, Harv.
Actually, let me touch on that for 1 second. The European players are a gigantic part of our plan. And, we have a whole bunch of fans over there. Warhawk did just about as well in Europe as it did in North America, and we're not stupid. These guys are great fans, and we're going to make sure that they're taken care of.
What? Awesome. Thanks, Harv. And, people, see, right now, if there's going to be people in England doing flips and stuff. It's like 1 or 2 a.m. They're like, they're waiting to hear about that. So.
You beat that out of him. You're like his nemesis. Like you're like Harv's nemesis.
Oh no,
he's gonna.
No, that's the thing.
After every game, no matter who beats him, it's gonna say Sharp Dagger Nemesis.
I felt like the European people have been messaging me ever since the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I just felt like I've been trying to say that Sony hasn't forgotten about them, and I've been trying to show all the stuff that they're doing. So I think it's great news to hear that they're going to be part of the private beta. It's awesome.
Definitely. And Chris Mackey wants to know Australia. Well, Australia is part of our in terms of a business. That's how Australia is part of the European. So yeah, I would expect so. I'd have to check, but I don't see why not. Australia won't be a part of the European.
Nice. That'd be awesome. Everybody leaves those poor Australians out. It's like they just.
Yeah.
Well,
what's really awesome here, Frankie? Sorry, I don't mean to jump in on you, but this is awesome because Harv's reading the Facebook page as it's updating, and he's answering these people right away.
I know, Harv,
that is
because
awesome.
You want to go through a few of those? That's cool. That's a cool thing to do.
Is there any on there you want to read?
He's pretty much getting them. Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
I see. Let me go through a couple calls then. 443, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Heavy 7666.
Hey, Heavy.
Heavy, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's happening, guys?
What's your question for Harv?
Yeah, I have about 18 questions, but I'm going to keep it to just one this time. Yeah, it really has to boil down to cookies again. So you said chocolate chip, but no chunks. Is that like the only cookie?
Are you asking me my favorite cookie?
Yeah. I mean, we kind of touched on this in the past, but
this is very important because this is something that I feel very passionately about.
How did Jerry learn?
I think that nuts inside of chocolate cookies are sacrilegious. Cashews, anything like that. I think that's BS. I like a good, nice, wholesome chocolate chip cookie without nuts.
Right.
That's cool.
I understand. So you're basically anti-nuts.
Website for the guy.
You take that a lot of ways. Did not put words in Harv's mouth. He said anti-nut for chocolate chip cookies. He didn't say for everything.
Oh, okay. I'm mistaken. Sorry.
I think he said it for everything.
Straight and accurate.
I look forward to
next thing you know, Kotaku's going to be writing a story. Harv hates nuts, and then the nut group is going to be protesting Starhawk. So he didn't say he likes nuts. They're all cool.
Okay.
Especially nuts.
Frankly, I do like them independently
within something else. I got you. Yeah.
I think somebody said my name. I'm not sure.
I said he likes nuts, including nuts like Frankie. So.
Oh.
No.
I'm a psycho.
You know what? As long as you're eating cookies, the Cookie Monster is good. So we're all good.
Hey, Heavy, can you give us your numbers? We do have some actual other callers.
I'll take the last four. Was it 48, 49, 53, 54? I believe, right?
The last four, it goes up to 50. It goes up to 59. So.
Well, the ones available, it looks like 48, 49, 53, 54.
Oh, okay. Oh, Heavy, you know what we did? We decided to just go ahead and allow people to choose whatever for because it was slow.
Well, he just did then. Give him.
Okay, we'll just give you those four.
I just been updating it, and he just went with the last that were open.
Yeah, that's cool. Doesn't matter. Okay, sounds good. All right.
All right, let's get to the next call.
Okay, good. So 517, you're on the air.
Yeah, my name's Rylan R. Hello?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Oh, hi.
Pretty good. Question is I know you took out hover mode because you got the mech mode now, but is there going to be a limitation on the mech for its weapons when it's in mech mode versus in flight mode?
That's a good. That is a very insightful question. I think we're trying to decide that. We change that pretty often depending on our internal play test, and as we get the public beta and stuff like that, I think we'll look at what weapons make sense when you're on the ground versus in the sky. That goes back to one of the original questions about balancing and stuff like that. It's really what do you have handy at your disposal, and I think we're still looking at that.
Nice.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, can you give us your four numbers?
17, 18, 22, 31.
Okay, and what was your PSN name again? One more time.
Rylan R. Capital RYLIN capital R.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks for calling. Okay,
man,
can I answer a Facebook question? Can I answer a Facebook question?
Okay,
absolutely.
Sure, yeah.
Stevie Cat. Everybody knows Stevie Cat. He says, let's see, what's the best thing about working with Dylan and Lightbox? I think the creativity and the passion. We share it in Santa Monica with them. We're a partnership with these guys, and I can tell you that Lightbox is one of the best studios that we have working with at Sony. And, Dylan is a very creative guy, very, very passionate guy, smart guy. Love working with those guys. It's inspirational every day.
That's awesome. I'm a big fan of the whole team there. You guys.
Are we?
Look, here's the thing. You guys, I know you don't want to leave out anybody, so it's real tough work for me to decide. Who's really cool to learn about, because I know you guys are like, everybody's important from the first person to the last, and then it's going to be like 100 people. So I have to just randomly try to just find, good finds. And when I do, it's like, oh, awesome. So anyway, I know you have a cool team. Hey, can you give a shout out to, or not a shout out, but like we don't know that many people at Santa Monica. I mean, I know there's you, Ken Feldman. Can you name some of the other key players at Santa Monica helping with Starhawk?
Yeah, and a lot of people wonder, what the relationship is. I mean, for you guys, ultimately, what you care about is a good game. And what we care about is the partnership that it takes to do that. We have been, we do play tests every month in Santa Monica with the God of War team just to get those guys, playing the game and giving us feedback. We also, there's guys, as you mentioned, Ken Feldman. He's the God of War art director. He's a fantastic, brilliant guy. John Haidt, who's my boss, and he is kind of oversees the God of War team as well as, he's our Starhawk guy in Santa Monica.
Cool.
We have all sorts of guys. There's a guy named Bruno. He's the God of War animation lead, and he's given a lot of feedback. A guy named Tim Moss, Krister Erickson. Both guys are wonderful tech guys, and PS3 inside and out. And what there's a guy named John Hawkins who is on something else. But he's in the God of War studio, and not to mention, just everybody who comes by and plays, because the God of War studio is the cream of the crop when it comes to the talent in the business, and they know their shit. And we listen to those guys a lot, and we want to make sure that we incorporate all their feedback, because you got to remember, we're all gamers too. We just got lucky. We just make it for a living.
You want us to feel sorry for you, like, I got to go through another play task.
Yeah,
and we're like, come on. Yeah, gosh, they're only paying me to do this, but I guess I'll do it. And it's just Starhawk. We'll do it. Why don't you stay home for the day? We'll go to the play task and get paid to play Starhawk.
Yeah, we're Starhawk Radio if you want it.
We're lucky.
No, we know you do a lot. I'm just joking around.
Looks like Giancarlo says, what are your favorite games to play personally besides the obvious Warhawk and Starhawk? This is going to be embarrassing. I play a lot of Facebook games. I'm playing Rage right now. I got Resistance sitting over there. I play everything I can get my hands on just to kind of see what differences they're doing. I mean, I love looking at a lot of the Facebook games and just seeing what they're doing in terms of the social media and stuff like that. Rage is a lot of fun. Enjoying that, and I can't wait for Uncharted, and Skyrim I just cannot wait for. So
yeah, Skyrim looks good. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Now you're able to play like.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Like, you can play Starhawk at home right now, Harvard? You have it on your PS3 at home?
On my special PS3.
Can I have a special PS3? Harv, can you hook me up with a special PS3?
No doubt. That is going to cost a lot of money.
I want to be able to give feedback.
Hey,
what's the chance
somebody's going to do it?
You guys always want to know, get in early and see what we're playing and stuff like that. But frankly, a lot of times you do not want to see what we're playing. I mean, our patient is on the table. The thing is opened up, the heart's beating, right. You can see inside, it's nasty. And only we want to show you guys, something that we've sewn up. Everything's rehabbed, everything's beautiful, out there jogging, everything is nice. And, you do not want to see some of the stuff we see.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I've got a couple questions off of Facebook if you're interested.
Let me try sneaking this one person because it looks like 41 minutes. Let me just try to sneak. 703, you're on the air.
Hello?
703?
Hello?
Who's this? Hey, who's this?
Hi.
Forrest.
Oh, Forrest. Hey, we already got to you, so I just want. Okay, so you're just listening.
I feel like the callers are used. I feel like the callers are used up now because they're all just pushing the button again and trying to get past the list.
Okay, so go ahead.
I got one off Starhawk Radio.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
What's that one?
Go ahead.
Bit by Death is asking if he's got two questions. If you let me, I'll get you both. But if not, I'll just do the first one. He's asking he's asking if the buttons will be configured.
Yeah. You heard him talk about what game you play? Yeah. So I posted it on.
All right, who's talking?
Hello.
Here is response.
Hang that up. No, hang Forrest up.
You didn't hear me yell Farmville?
No, Forrest is on mute.
All right. Well, somebody's not.
All right. Bit by Death was asking if the button layout will be configurable on Starhawk, and he was basically asking if you'd be able to move the knife button away from the R3 to the square? Because he doesn't care for the R3.
Yeah, that's a good question. One of the things that we pride ourselves in Starhawk, and actually more Starhawk than Warhawk, is that making sure that you guys get the experience that you want to play. We have not, I have to go back and check that one. And in fact, it's funny because I was thinking about that the other day in terms of the fully configurable controller pad. It comes with a lot of problems, a lot of design problems. But that said, for instance, I was at PAX and there's a fellow there that was really bent out of shape because we didn't have Southpaw in the mode that he was playing. And we absolutely have Southpaw mode. We have, say color blindness, color corrected mode, stuff like that to make sure that we give people that just have certain expectations and certain, maybe in a minority, but at least they can go in and try it out. I mean, I was playing a game not long ago that didn't even have the invert on the stick, and I stopped playing. It absolutely made me not want to play the game, even though I liked the game. So I guess what I'm saying is that we'll look at that. I can't give you an answer right now because I honestly don't know what our plans are on that. But our philosophy is to make sure that we do everything we can to make sure that the game that you want to play is customized to the way you want to play it.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, a lot of games give you like 4 different configurations to choose from, and they're similar to other games. So that if the player is used to playing Call of Duty or MAG, whatever, the buttons are where they're used to, playing them because it's like, I like configuration C. So that might be one thing to consider.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's something that we are very, very aware of and is certainly not going unnoticed.
Cool. This does look like a different one. Let me try to sneak this in. 404, you're on the air.
Hey, good evening, guys. This is Army_Ezekiel. Wanting to find out how we can go after the Holy Clan.
What's your question?
How do I take down the Holy Clan?
I need to check out the
the Holy Clan from the cheating picture the other day.
Yeah, I really like that's part of the whole shame, and I really like that, but that's my own little deal. I don't know. I don't think that's Sony backed.
No. Seriously, how long does it take to make general in this game? On average, I mean, if you're out working and not able to play, but just like the weekends, I mean, it should take a year?
Well, geez, man, that is some dedication. We don't know. We don't know yet. I mean, we'll put out what we think is right at the launch. As I go back to what I said earlier, it's not going to. We think that Warhawk was slightly too hard to get all the way up, and I can tell you there are about 1,000. I forget how many. There's not very many people that made it to the top. That said, it made it really, really, really special. We're not going to get rid of the feeling of specialness for ranking up or whatever we call it, But
military ranking.
Not to make it's quite so masochistic, I think.
Well, I mean, in Frankie's defense, he's not exactly the best killing beast in the game. So, for the timing, put into the game. I mean, the amount of time put into the game, is there going to be a reward in the end?
Cool. Army Ezekiel, can you give us your 4 numbers, please?
Yes, it's whatever you have available.
Just pick 4 numbers.
I know how it's going. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on 1 second, though. Okay. I want you to hit the toilet flushing button because that's Troy ATL right there. So flush the toilet, Dagger.
Well, no, you can XL_shot so that way I get 2 skins. XL _shot.
So you called for a second question?
I'll see you later, Troy. Hang up.
Oh, boy.
I will. I actually got a pretty good question for Harvin. Maybe you can tell, because I didn't notice until the end. Like when he said my name and I wasn't a beast, that means I know he got his feelings hurt too many times.
Okay, let's go to 832. You're on the air. We're running. Well, it's only 11 minutes anyway, so I might as well just finish up. 832. You're on the air.
Is that me? Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
What's your question? What's your name? PSN name?
Is this me? Am I finally on?
Yeah.
That's you. Who's this?
This is the Goat 808.
The GOAT.
Oh, the GOAT. What's up, buddy? The best sniper maybe in Warhawk, they say.
Awesome. What's going on, Harv, man?
No, man.
I've been waiting for a while, man. I just wanted to say what's up. I really don't have a question. I just wanted to give Frankie Pepper support, man. And I was on Warhawk Radio. You know, I know Frankie is a cool guy. You know, so just wanted to say
yeah,
hi,
we
man.
love
just
the GOAT,
support Frankie
Thank
Pepper,
you.
man.
Starhawk is sounding good. We hope you're a good sniper in Starhawk too. What are your four numbers?
Appreciate your call. You got a skin.
What happened?
Yeah. What are your four numbers?
What are my four numbers?
Yeah, you get to pick four numbers, any four numbers from 1 to 59 to enter for a possible mystery prize.
Yeah, the 32, 36, 43, 46.
Okay. Great. Thanks, GOAT.
Yo, you're the best GOAT, man. I hope that you can teach me how to use that rifle one of these days, because I still don't know how to snipe.
I guess I do have a quick question for Harv. Do you think people like me that have over like 32,000 snipes, do we get rewarded for something like that in the game with the weapons, like customizations or anything like that?
Oh, good Lord, man. You'd be the only one that gets any customization with 32,000 snipes.
I'm pretty sure I have the most snipes in Warhawk. I know definitely I have the most snipes to air in Warhawk, over 1,000 snipes.
My word, but I heard it in Starhawk, if you get 2 million snipes, there's a special orange sniper gun you get. You have to get 2 million first.
Tell you what. You send Hawkstar J your PSN name and how many snipes you got, and we will check it. And then we'll send you a Starhawk T-shirt if you indeed are the top sniper.
I'm pretty sure I am. I know. There's me and Odessa Hawk. We both have over 30K. I think there's one other guy that might be close to 30,000, but I'm pretty sure I'm up there, man.
You don't have to tell me. We're just going to look at the data.
I'm pretty sure I'm up there. I'm already telling you I'm up there, man. I'm just letting you know, Harv. I'm letting you know.
Thanks, Go. We appreciate
it.
Appreciate
it, dude. Appreciate your time, man. And you guys have fun out there. And can't wait to play the game, dude.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, brother. We'll definitely talk to you soon. I got a question for Harvard, actually. I want him to release a little information, if possible. You're getting rid of the lightning, Harv, and a lot of us who like to fly, like, I don't leave the airplane. I don't want to leave the airplane, and I don't want to be without. I need lightning. So what are you going to give me instead? I know you said you had something great.
Wait a second. 401, we're just going to put you on as soon as Harv's done with this question. Okay. Go ahead.
What am I going to give you instead of the lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, I don't know. A new game.
Harv, if you want to know what your official answer was, Hawkstar J said that your team is testing out 2 different things to replace the lightning. So that's what we know.
Yeah, but you know.
I know. I wanted a little more.
I just want to update him as to what the official thing is. Some cool guy.
We think of things. Lightning is pretty cool. It's basically a functionality. It provides a certain tactic in the air, and all he's saying is that we are looking at other things that might replace it or augment it or make it better. So
that's cool. But one of the things I was worried about is, now that the lightning is gone, I hope whatever you use to replace it also replaces that charged lightning that clears mines, because that was really helpful. You charge it up and clear all the landmines in an area. It's good for teamwork. So I hope that your new thing has that. So that's my thought. All right. So look, back to
one more caller, and then I think we're done with this, man. We had a lot of callers, man.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay. How about I hope it's the same one. Okay, 401, you're on the air.
Oh my God! I waited all friggin' night for this shit.
Well, so what's your name?
Right? I figured it's me, Mr. Pips.
Mr. Pips. Hey, how you doing?
All right.
What's up, brother?
Shop Dagger. Well, I don't play Shop Dagger. Don't read all the stuff I put on Twitter and all that stuff. You might get pissed off.
You said so bad. You waited too long.
No, okay. Let me ask you a question. How you doing? This is Mr. Pips from Warhawk. I'll do it quick. Basically, I understand you're going to have co-op And is the XP points going to be like almost the same thing like playing multiplayer? Or is it going to be different? Because you got a lot of people that like to play co-op only. Are they going to have a chance to move up on whatever, obviously they're going to have like a rank-up system on that or something? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good question. I expect we'll probably have a cap on it because we just don't want you to just level up forever in co-op and then.
Oh no, I know. Like for example, like Uncharted 2, when you play co-op, if you reach a certain amount of points, that's it for that game. But basically, you could just play that instead of playing multiplayer, correct?
Yeah, you can. Well, one of the basic parts of this is that this game is always online, so you don't have to be online. But what that means is that even if you're playing in solo, like you're playing the campaign, and you know how in a lot of games, not Warhawk because they didn't have solo, but you'd be playing, you're like, shit, my buddies are going to be coming online. I want to go play solo, but they're not in a half hour or so, and then you miss them or something like that. So in Starhawk, you'll get messages while you're playing solo. That's what online only means, always online means. Same for co-op. The XP is transferable between the two. At least that's our plan right now.
And co-op's going to be 4 players. It's going to be 4 players, correct?
For the co-op, For 1 to 4 players. You can play the co-op maps all by yourself if you feel like it.
Oh, good. That's good. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so sorry for the wait, Mr. Pips. You know what? You probably forgot to push the question button, and I'm telling you, the switchboard is
because I am 98 years old. I forgot all about that. I'm sorry.
But no, it's no big deal. The switchboard is all lit up with a lot of people.
What's up, Mr. Pips, man? I can't wait to get in and have all the shows when we're all on the servers and everybody's fighting and getting along. Like, I love the enemies just as much as your friends. I can't wait to get into all these things on the show.
I just got my answer from Dylan Job on Twitter.
Oh, really?
What are you saying?
What do you have for numbers?
No, that's right. Give it to somebody else. I'm not worried about that. As long as I have a combat bleed, that's all I want.
Are you sure you don't want to?
No, I don't care about skins. I don't even want to.
No, we're not talking about skins. We're not talking about skins. We're talking about the mystery prize.
All I want is a combat bleed so I can shoot people with the bleed.
Mr. Pips, you're going to be mad at me if you do not take your 4 numbers.
No, I'm all set. Thank you. Yeah, pass on to somebody.
All right, Mr. Pips, man. I really appreciate all your support, man.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Nice meeting you, Harvard. Nice meeting you.
Hey,
take care.
Hey, hold on. We ain't done yet. Let me answer.
There's only 3 minutes left.
So Dylan's on Twitter. Like he says, we haven't settled on XPs. They're earning co-op yet. Maybe we'll earn it. Probably not the same rate as PvP. We'll see how it goes. I mean, you guys got to understand, we are completely, still moving around. There's a lot of fluctuations. Even some of the things that I may say as kind of truth here, it depends on how it plays. It depends on the beta. It depends on you guys and your feedback. So, you guys always say, thanks very much for me, getting on that Facebook or Dylan talking to you guys. We're selfish, man. We're actually we're using you to make a better game.
Oh, that's great. We'd love to be used like that. Now, I'd love to be used. Just send me the code. I'll play a little bit, give you more info. I like being used.
All right, now hold on. Let me just throw this in because we're going. We got a couple minutes left. So basically, this may run over.
Wait a second. Listen, it said we just had 90 seconds, so it's probably done like 80
All right,
now.
well, listen to me. It's going to record after this. We really appreciate everybody for listening. We love you, Harvard. Thank you so much for coming, bro. We hope to get you back on as many shows as you want to come on.
Yeah, we're happy to do it again. Let's talk about it in a couple of months. We'll do it again. It's been a blast.
Okay,
and
sounds
we
good.
really appreciate you guys. It is. Tell you what, and I want to leave this one last thing. A beta is not. It's really not a privilege. It's us asking you to help us. It is not a privilege for you guys. It is something that we are asking you guys to help us out, and we really, 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 really appreciate everything you guys do.
Nice. I'm available first thing in the morning, Harvard, for the beta.
I'm available all the time. I quit my job.
Well, thanks everybody for listening. Hope you tune in again.
Thanks, guys.
Check us out all over.
This was awesome.
Yo, and check out Dylan's Twitter because he's clarifying some of the stuff I've said. So. Thanks, guys.
Now, what's the chances of Dylan coming on, Harv?
You got to ask him, man. He is a busy man. I try to make sure he is focused on one thing only. That is making a great game.
Yeah, like I mean after the game. After the release.
I want you guys to know
Absolutely.
we were off the air. It's in recording mode though, just so you know. It's off air.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Okay, all right. Cool. Well, thanks, Harv. That was very awesome. We really appreciate it. You stayed for